Okay, so this is our second version of the smoke machine. So if we just turn this on here, we can see we get a little battery indication. We can actually switch that switch off. That's really doing nothing. If I use my remote control, I switch on my mister, and I have one extra thing. I've just added in a sound effect now. So it's meant to give me a sort of a firecracker sound. It's actually using a little firecracker, electronic firecracker circuit that comes from little Chinese fireworks, totally electronic. And I've made a 6 mister version over here. This is meant to be put underneath my engines to try and get a bit more power coming out. I'm just having a little trouble with it getting the connection with all of them going at the same time, so I just press that down there to try and make them all sit. I've been thinking about having it running sideways instead, pushing out. It does put out a large volume. It's quite hard to see under this light, so that's one that I'm looking at trying to get over to be used beside the engines. But yeah, the main one is this one here that I can put in the cabin beside my electronic circuits. So yeah, sound effects, and turn the smoke on and off. And I'll just turn this off for the moment and lift the lid on it, and you can see I've got a little speaker. Someone's decided to go again, better turn it off. A little speaker, and there's a little electronic circuit that's just sitting in here that came with it. So it used to fire some firecracker lights, a bit of a bird's nest in there of the circuit. So big battery over here, that's the remote control, the 2 little mister circuits, and the misters are just being fed from water that I put into the back of those. So to be able to fill it with water, I'm just using this little syringe, empty syringe, and I just pop the water in through the back over here to be able to get it to go. And similar sort of thing on this one here. I've got my 6 circuits running in there, fill my water from the side there. This is just a bracket that I was putting on to be able to attach underneath the pipe of the going to the engine, but I think I'll actually have to mount it sideways, so I'll probably 3D print a new version of that. Got my switch sitting there, and again inside here we've just got all of the control circuits for each of the misters and the little remote control, and it's just all running off a single battery that's sitting in there. So relatively straightforward as a prototype, but yeah, those are my 2 that I can use to surprise my crew when I want to have them thinking about what their fire drills are meant to be like.